Yeah, this is Denny Aye here, getting ready for the second game. We're getting the rosters filled in. We had a little mix-up on the Fresno roster, so we're a little bit behind, but we're ready to roll, and the camera's out there so you can see what's happening.
Yeah, we didn't want to give you the 2014 Fresno
Absolutely,
team. So.
I'm not sure. We're not going to point a finger to anybody. All we know is we have the wrong roster, and we don't really care how or why, but we do have the updated roster. We're getting their last names only as we speak.
We'll hope to have first names by the end of this quarter. How about that?
That'll work.
We'll work on it as we go.
Sometimes in sports, you just go by the last name anyway, and then coaching.
Exactly.
Some guys are glad if I can just remember their last name at all.
So yes, we are about set for tip-off here for game number 2 of the Coach Gary Porter Showcase, Weston Ranch and Fresno.
They're having trouble at the scores table, too, so that's good. That's going to give us a chance. And we'll see if Weston Ranch gets tired of clapping over there. Oh, I see what it is. It's the old, like these guys never know this. What's their first game, so we'll allow it. But one of the Fresno players, we will not embarrass him, but he had a dark jersey underneath a white jersey. They will not let you do that. Any undergarment that you want to wear has to be the same color. And invariably, this goes on quite often during the season. But again, for the first game, it's acceptable. But if he does it 2 or 3 games in a row, I'd be a little suspicious of whether that young man can listen. We're getting ready to roll here.
All right, we got it all squared away. We've got our roster set, and we are about set for tip-off here. Game number 2 of the Coach Gary Porter Showcase from Modesto Christian High School, and it goes to Weston Ranch. Weston Ranch in the dark uniforms, Fresno in the white, and right to the basket goes Danye Lindsay, the freshman. And just like that, the Cougars with the 2-0 lead. Got a whistle here and a foul on the floor as you take another look at Lindsay getting to the hoop. Nice pass underneath, and the finish to tie the game at 2. Back comes Weston Ranch, and underneath is Lindsay getting to the basket. Can't get it to go. And a lay-in for the Warriors. Nice save, but it goes to Fresno. And going the other way, coast to coast is Cruz to lay it in, and early on it's 6-2 in favor of the Warriors.
Somebody's not guarding him.
And he was wide open, and he lays it in. That was Antoine Taylor.
Taylor can score a lot of points if they guard him like that.
Yeah, getting lost in the shuffle underneath.
We don't want to see an instant replay on that one because the defensive man's going to get in big trouble.
They'll show that in film, right?
12 feet, Emmy was standing right under the bucket.
That's when they show that one in film after practice. You want to pretend that you're not in the room anymore. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Fresno. And they try to work it underneath, throw it up, no good. And we have a foul on the rebound. Yeah, let's see if we can find out who number 52 is for Fresno, because
for Fresno, but we don't have his name, and we don't want his friends or relatives getting mad at us when we don't identify him.
Here it is. It looks like Holloman. Holloman, the junior.
All right, Holloman, we got you covered.
That ball tipped away, and it's going to be out of bounds. And
the coach is going to get shin splints over there if he keeps jumping up and down like that.
Yeah, not happy was Chris Teven, the head coach for Weston Ranch, with that turnover. And so Fresno with a 2-point lead early and the ball. There's Holloman underneath, count it, and the foul. Got his name just in time.
Yes, indeed. He got away with the bunny hop on the travel. Watch his feet.
Take another look here.
Watch his feet. Oh.
Yep, it was close. It was a good shot fake to get the defender in the air, and you can see
the free throw.
He's got a lot of strength, so he's able to finish through the contact.
9-4.
Yeah, nice start for the Warriors here.
Little 2-2-1 half-court trap.
They'll kick it out to Turner for 3 off the mark. Offensive rebound. Put it back up, put it back in. That was Antoine Taylor, the 6'3 senior. And it's 9-6 Fresno. And you go to Holloman underneath, and he finishes. So Holloman with 5 points early on for the Warriors. They lead 11-6. Weston Ranch with the basketball. Makai Turner over to Danye Lindsay.
Traveling.
And a traveling call. And we've got substitution here for Weston Ranch as Lindsay will check out of the game, and coming in for the first time is Myson Coylton, another freshman.
Little man-to-man press being put on by Weston Ranch.
They go back in
again.
The post. Holloman, count it, and one. So he's been very busy so far early on. And a timeout called by Weston Ranch, and head coach Chris Teven not happy. Got to correct that, as Holloman has really been impressive early on, just getting free underneath. All right, folks, let's tell you about Fit Pro Go. It's the most delicious shake ever. Place your order today, fitprousa.com. Use the coupon code PORTER to get $10 off your first case. 12 bottles come in a case, and that's delivered to you for less than $1 per bottle. Fit Pro Go, made from real California milk. Everett Perot was our Fit Pro Go player of the game in the first game of the day. The big man from Christian Brothers, as the Falcons of Christian Brothers beat the Wolfpack of West High. We'll have to find out who the next Fit Pro Go player of the game is. I'd say through the first 3 minutes, it's the big man Holloman going to the line looking for his 8th point early on. And there it is. So 8 of the 14 points for Fresno belong to Holloman. They lead it by 8. And now Weston Ranch trying to get back into it early on. Down the lane, left side, no basket. The charge going against Mekhi Turner.
Holloman again. I sure am glad we found out his name.
He's been.
We'd be sitting here just saying 52 is doing this, 52 is doing that.
He's been everywhere.
Takes the charge. Wasn't a question. He got there and did a great job.
And so it'll be Fresno basketball. They have the lead and the ball. Polito into the front court. He dishes off to Cruz. Cruz, no good with the shot. Rebounded.
That was
by
a
the
little
Cougars.
quick.
Jemison. And a nice scoop shot by Gavin Wilburn. This is a young team looking at Weston Ranch and their roster. They play a lot of freshmen and sophomores. Wilburn is a sophomore who just scored the basket right there. Is now Fresno setting up the offense. And a nice turnaround jumper goes down. That was Walker, Brandon Walker. We'll have a foul on the floor going against the Warriors. So early on, 16-9 as you take another look at the finish by Wilburn. Wilburn, a 6'2 sophomore for Weston Ranch. They play in nearby Stockton. Nice fake and a nice score by Mekhi Turner getting to the rack.
Nice slash to the rim. Like Weston Ranch might be settling down a little bit.
There's a long jump shot off the mark from Cruz. Ones. And back comes
Either
Weston Ranch.
He's an extremely good shooter or he's getting a little excited.
Nice passing inside. Basket won't go for Taylor, but he will get himself to the free throw line for a pair.
Cruz has shot 2 really quick threes. If he settled down a little bit, I think he'll be okay. Looks like he's a little bit fired up here.
Taylor gets the first free throw, and that cuts the lead to 16-11. Fresno on top. And that one rattles home as well, and it's a 4-point game.
I think Weston Ranch wants to let Cruz know he's going to be guarded. When the free throw shooting was going on, they were standing there face guarding him when the free throw shooting was going on. So
don't want to leave him for a second,
yeah,
even when you're shooting free throws.
Cruz sets the ball pick. They're so worried about him, they got a wide open layup.
Yep.
That's what a good player does.
And that one goes off the
They're going to deny you the ball, get somebody else open.
That's right. Here's another look at it as he goes around the screen.
And a wide open layup.
That's how you do it. Make the defense make a decision. That time they didn't pick him up, and he'll put it in. That pass goes off the hands of Holloman. That one a
little hard for anybody to catch that one.
Yeah, a little bit low.
About 6 feet away, right down by his ankles.
Yeah. Can't fault him for that one. That was a low pass, and it came in hot. Coylton trapped in front of the bench, and what do we have here? We're going to call a foul. Fresno did a nice job trapping him over there on the sideline, but a little too aggressive with the hands.
They had him trapped. You're supposed to just wave your arms and let him throw the ball away. Don't try to steal it and let the ref call a foul on you.
So here's Coylton into the front court.
He's going to get another one if he doesn't watch it.
Lindsay attacking the rim and gets it to go. Nice take by Danye Lindsay, the 6'1 freshman. We're going to have a whistle on the floor. That basket won't count. (18-14) your score. 2:37 to go, first quarter. Fresno with the 4-point lead.
Cruz decided he wanted to get a shot off that time. He took the length of the floor and drew a foul. They're making him work hard. He's already putting his hands on his knees. Oh, there's our man inside.
Holloman, and he looks like he's fouled again. So Holloman has been busy early on. 8 points, and he draws the foul there. He'll be on the floor, and Fresno takes it inbounds underneath. And it looks like they got caught napping because wide open for the basket.
Nice pass by Cruz on the out-of-bounds play for the assist.
And Johnson with the finish to extend it to a 6-point lead. And now a turnover. Here comes Fresno in transition. There's a corner three, nothing but net. Nice shot.
Yep, there's that quick release.
And that was Polito who got it to go.
I thought maybe he was forcing those shots early, but that's just how quick he releases it all the time.
Yep, and he got it to go for a 9-point lead for the Warriors. Here comes Lindsay. He kicks to the corner. Vassar. Pass off the hands of Coylton. Coylton into the paint. And we have a kickball, and they will reset the shot clock.
Play good defense for 24 seconds, kick it, and then have to start all over again. They should reset that at about 15. Obviously, if it's above 15, just leave it as it is.
Going right to the basket, Charles Jemison, and the senior lays it in.
That was a Euro in traffic, the old Euro step. Left, right, avoid the defender and make the layup.
That quick change of direction worked out. Nice pass by Holloman to the corner, but the three is no good, and we're going to have a foul. Which way is it going? Looks like it will stay on this end, so it goes against Weston Ranch. Minute and a half to go, first quarter, and we're going to have some free throws now for the Fresno Warriors. 1-1. And
I heard him call glass. I think so.
All right, the bank is open. It might be the weekend, but the bank is open, I guess. 24-16.
Usually till noon on Saturday. Some stay open later.
That one is off the mark, so 1 out of 2, but an offensive rebound, and now a whistle. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Fresno.
Another high-scoring first quarter for high school basketball game.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of points. Fresno already up to 24. Now a three, and that's good.
And he banked it in. They work on the bank shot in Fresno.
There you go. Padilla with the three to make it 27-16. Still over a minute to go in the first quarter, and the Warriors are putting up points in a hurry. Weston Ranch trying to answer down the lane. That time no good. The shot by Wilburn. And out of bounds. Going the other way to Fresno.
No, it's giving the ball to Weston Ranch. He just didn't.
Okay.
He didn't verbalize it real well.
A little confusion. So you're right. Weston Ranch thought they were going on defense.
That's what I thought it was.
But it is Weston Ranch basketball.
It didn't do any good for me to know it. The players have to know it. The ref and myself. There were only two in the gym that knew it.
Yep, they faked me out, and we got a foul now, and free throw time coming up for the Cougars. Weston Ranch in the dark uniforms. They are the road team in this one. Fresno in the home whites. And I beg your pardon, not free throws, just a out-of-bounds play. There's an open three. Almost got that one to bounce in, but it's off the mark. Rebounded by Yanez. Yanez running the offense for Fresno. He works it over to Nail, and offensive foul. Yes, they're going to call the charge. So that goes against Naoli. Looked like the right call on the replay. Nice hustle, getting underneath, getting set, and taking that charge. Final minute of the first quarter. Fresno up 11, 27-16 over Weston Ranch. Game 2 of the Coach Gary Porter Showcase. 2 out of 6. Almost a turnover. Instead, it turns into a 3 for Micah Vassar. Just how you draw it up, right, Coach?
Absolutely.
27-19. We'll see if Fresno wants to hold for one. They shoot a little early. 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Gavin Wilburn, and a foul called against Fresno.
Well, they're scoring a lot of points. Maybe they don't want to go for the last shot.
Yeah, they figure they had the open look. Take it right then.
You know, up to each individual philosophy. I don't know if the coach wanted him to wait or wanted him to shoot it, but all I know is if he didn't shoot it, the worst the score would have been. It was 27-19.
Right.
Now, if he makes the free throws, obviously it could be
closer.
But who knows? Maybe they'll come down and hit a 3. We'll see.
You never know. And the front end bounces in to cut the lead to 27-20. 7.6 seconds on the clock, so they will have time to get a look, most likely. Second free throw good as well.
Wilburn hits both his free throws. 27-21, 7 seconds left. Let's see if they go for one this time.
A little pressure being shown here in the backcourt by Weston Ranch. Just want to make them use a little time.
Uh-oh.
And a turnover. And
that's why you go for one shot.
And he lays it in. So how about that, Coach? You're right. It could have been an 8-point lead. Instead, it's 4. A nice close to the quarter by Weston Ranch.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the way you normally tell people. Again, I have no idea. Maybe their philosophy is if we have a shot, we're going to take it. But it should be an 8-point lead, and it's only 4.
So at the end of one quarter, Fresno 27, Weston Ranch 23. Let's tell you once again about Fit Pro Go. It's the most delicious shake ever. Place your order today, fitprousa.com. Use coupon code PORTER to get $10 off the first case. 12 bottles in a case delivered to you for less than $1 per bottle. Fit Pro Go, made from real California milk.
You got my mouth watering on that.
Oh, it's good stuff.
I'm going to get me another case.
So this is the inaugural Gary Porter Showcase here at Modesto Christian High School. Glad you're joining us on NorCal Sports TV. Ben Ross alongside Denny Aye. And this event honoring Coach Porter, one of the best coaches in the history of Northern California high school basketball. 502 career wins and a couple of state championships. Fresno gets the ball to start the second quarter. And it looked like he shuffled the feet there. That'll be a travel, and it goes back the other way.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy call. Sometimes it's questionable if a guy travels or not, but that one he shuffled him. He danced him. He was dancing.
Leading scorers in that first quarter for Weston Ranch, it was Antoine Taylor, who scored 8. For Fresno, it was Holloman, who also had 8. And Cruz added 7 for the Warriors. Fresno with the basketball on a 4-point lead. Nice defensive play, and Weston Ranch forces the turnover. Here comes Charles Jemison, can't get it to go. They fight for the offensive rebound. Shot won't fall, but a foul, and it'll be Wilburn going to the line.
They were battling the boards on that one.
Gavin Wilburn, the sophomore, going to the free throw line. Too strong on the first. And the second one is good. So 1 out of 2 for Wilburn, and we've got ourselves a 3-point game. Open three goes in and out. A good look, but it wouldn't fall, and now Weston Ranch a chance to get within 1. Go into the basket.
That
no
was
basket.
An easy call.
And a charge.
He was there forever.
That time Wilburn a little bit out of control, and he gets called for
attacking
the
the rim, but again, that's a high school. He's standing under the rim.
And once again, it was
taking a charge.
Holloman taking the charge, so he's taken a couple of those.
He's taken 2, and he had another one earlier that could have called him.
Yeah. And that's impressive. You know, that's fearless when a guy is coming with a full head of steam to stand in there and take that charge. Give him credit.
Yeah. If you know how to do it, you're not going to get hurt. But if you're not sure what you're doing, it could hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they work on it. He's been taught.
I'll tell you, it looks like it hurts sitting from this vantage point, but he did a good job there. And now going right to the basket is Danye Lindsay. The freshman cuts the lead to 1. Back the other way. Fresno trying to answer, can't do it. And here comes Weston Ranch. They're on a run. Nice pass inside, and it falls.
Might be time for a timeout here.
Daquan Kelly with the basket and another turnover. Lindsay spinning, but he can't get it to go.
Cruz is giving it up for a layup. Nice pass by Cruz.
And that one will count, plus the foul. As back and forth we go. A high pace, high energy. That was the first lead in a while for Weston Ranch, but it didn't last long, as now Fresno goes back on top 29-28. So it's Padillo going to the line, trying to complete the three-point play. He can't make the free throw. And on the rebound, we have a whistle, and it's going back to Weston Ranch. Trying to make the trap there, and it leads to a turnover. Fresno in transition, Cruz. But he puts the ball on the floor, and it'll go out of bounds. Still Fresno basketball. (29-28). Fresno on top. They have a 1-point lead and the ball, and now they go in the post to Holloman. Gets good position underneath, but he'll kick it back out. Three-pointer on the way, and good by Cruz.
Holloman, nice job kicking it inside out to Cruz for another three-pointer by Cruz.
So a 4-point lead now for Fresno. Here's Jemison, and he's fouled. Looks like that one will go against Cruz. Take another look at that pass by Holloman. And Cruz has shown that quick release, and he has a nice touch from beyond the arc. This will be another 1-and-1 for Weston Ranch.
Cruz got his second foul reaching in over there. His hands were quick, but you just can't reach in, especially in high school. They're going to call that even if you hit all ball. The rule is called reaching. It's not called hitting the arm. When you reach in like that, they're going to call it.
You're right. And even if you get all ball, it doesn't look good. Fresno with the ball in the 4-point lead. And the shot off the mark from Yanez.
That was a nice steal and pass back to himself.
And how about that? That was Brandon Walker with the basket.
Read the pass off the dribble, jumped up, deflected it to himself, caught it, and laid it in.
And it leads to a timeout, Weston Ranch, with Fresno in the lead, 34-28. Well, the Coach Gary Porter Showcase is brought to you by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business. Also want to thank Meeting Rooms on Demand, great value and rates in the Bay Area, Fresno, and coming soon right here to Modesto. And the host school, Modesto Christian High School, thanks to the Modesto Christian High School coach, Bryce Fantasia. John Taylor and Athletic Director Rob Spence for their partnership in the inaugural Coach Gary Porter Showcase. Also, Urban Garden Studio bringing the outdoors inside, and Tirapelli Design, your source for graphic design. I want to thank all of them for bringing the Gary Porter Showcase to you, and we want to thank you for tuning in on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Ben Ross alongside the coach, Denny Aye. We've got 6 games on the docket for you today. Already one in the books as Christian Brothers got the win earlier against West High School. This is game number 2, Fresno and Weston Ranch. Fresno with the 6-point lead right now, 34-28. So out of the timeout, Weston Ranch with the ball, trying to cut into this deficit. They work the ball on the perimeter. Turner gets it over to Coylton. And Coylton's pass is intercepted by Cruz. We'll give him the dunk on that one.
Yeah.
He got the rim and he laid it in.
He wouldn't win a dunk contest, but he stole it and he got the dunk.
It counts for 2 nonetheless, and it's an 8-point game, and that time a foul called as Lindsay was going to the hoop. We want to correct the name of Modesto Christian's coach, Bryce Fantasia. First free throw is good from Lindsay. And we will see Modesto Christian later on today. They play in the 5th game of the night, scheduled to tip off at 6 o'clock right here on NorCal Sports TV. Fresno with the lead and the ball, and a nice block. Mekhi Turner, the 6'1 junior guard, getting all ball on that one, and now a foul called against Fresno. This should be more free throws coming up for the Cougars of Weston Ranch.
I'm not sure what happened on that one. Looked like he blocked it and then took a dribble or two, picked it up and started dribbling again. That's what sort of threw Holloman off. He wasn't sure what was going on either. It was way down the other end, so
now Turner goes to the line.
Looked suspect to me.
And the first one is good. 36-31, Fresno on top. 4:21 to go in the second quarter. And both free throws good, and we have ourselves a 4-point game. Yanez into the front court, running the offense. He works it over to Padillo. Good ball movement here. Let's see if they try and get it back inside. A little pull-up jump shot is good by Padillo.
Nice little mid-range jumper on the penetration. The good thing about the Fresno players is no one's going to help off of Cruz, so they're going to be able to go one-on-one and get off a shot if they can penetrate into that paint, which is what he did.
Nice finish with the left hand by Mekhi Turner. He went attacking the rim and got the finish off glass. But right back the other way comes Fresno.
There it is again, no help because they're worried about Cruz.
And Yanez takes full advantage. He gets the bounce, and it's a 6-point lead again for the Warriors.
Dribble penetration is very, very, very hard to guard, especially if there's no help.
Coylton throws it up, can't get the roll. Offensive rebound. That shot no good. And we have a whistle. They're going to say out of bounds, Weston Ranch ball. There's another look at that penetration and the finish from Yanez. Lindsay chases it down for Weston Ranch, avoids the charge, and gets the basket. That was nicely done. And another turnover. Weston Ranch with the pressure defense. It pays off. Attacking the rim was Turner, but no good. And here come the Warriors the other way for the easy 2. That was Roberts for Fresno to make it a 6-point lead once again.
They're letting them play a little bit out here.
They are getting physical inside, and the putback by Antoine Taylor. 42-38, Fresno. That time we'll have a whistle, and it goes against the Warriors. And I believe that is going against Roberts.
Roberts over the back trying to get the rebound.
And that'll be more free throws for Weston Ranch. So an opportunity to cut even more into this 4-point lead. Fresno has led for most of this first half. But Weston Ranch is doing a nice job not letting them run away with it. And now we've got a 3-point game again with 2:25 to go.
They just keep hanging around. Fresno can't quite open it. Fresno had that biggest lead right at the end of the first quarter, and then they gave up 5 points in less than 30 seconds.
Second free throw good, and it's a 2-point game. Little pressure in the backcourt here from Weston Ranch. Let's see if Fresno can get it across. They do. Walker, pass into the corner. The three is off the mark. And here comes Weston Ranch looking to run. A little too far, but a nice back pass. And a three on the way. No good from Vassar. Rebounded by the Warriors. That was a nice play by Turner because he had to chase that ball down. Looked like he was too far underneath, but he did save it and at least give them a look at a three. Fresno going to work on the offensive end, but the pass is a little bit too high and out of bounds off Fresno. So now a chance for Weston Ranch to tie the game or even take the lead with a three as we close in on halftime.
There's the three.
And there's an open look. Just wouldn't fall, but the tip in is good. Mekhi Turner skies for the putback, and we're tied at 42. Fresno breaking the pressure that time. Almost a travel.
There was a travel.
But they don't call it, and Brandon Walker takes advantage. He gets the floater to put Fresno back on top. Back and forth they go. Weston Ranch now looking to answer. Going against the man-to-man defense from Fresno. Here's Lindsay, kick out for three, and nothing but net. Micah Vassar puts Weston Ranch on top.
Another bucket.
There you go. Just like that, it's a 3-point lead, Weston Ranch. The pressure defense really getting going. 47-44.
There's
another steal, and here they go. Lay it up, lay it in. Mekhi Turner with the basket, and it's a 5-point lead, the biggest of the game for Weston Ranch. So how about that pressure D, Coach?
Well, I tell you what, Fresno could do without the end of each quarter because they've given up a lot of points in the last 40 seconds of each quarter.
You're right.
That's bang, bang, bang. There's like six of them right there in about 20 seconds.
7-0 run for Weston Ranch, and yeah, about 20 or 30 seconds. Fresno now going to the free throw line for 1 and 1. I lied. It was not 1 and 1. It was 2.
Looked like it was 2, but that's okay. He made it.
He made it either way, so cuts the lead back to 4. But Denny, you are right. The end of each quarter has really been bad for Fresno. They led by 8, and that was cut to 4 in the final few seconds of the first quarter. They led by 2 moments ago. Now they're down by 3. And Weston Ranch will
see if Weston Ranch goes for 1.
Yeah, I was going to say they have the option for the last shot here. Let's see if they do it. Fresno did not at the end of the first quarter. Looks like they will hold for 1, but instead a turnover, a travel, as Lindsay couldn't quite keep the handle. 4.6 seconds. Let's see if Fresno can get a shot up. They'll get it in bounds to Yanez. At the buzzer. It would have counted, but it wouldn't go. And we have reached halftime.
I tell you what, high-scoring, entertaining basketball game.
Yep.
Weston Ranch 49, Fresno 46.
They are going up and down the court, a lot of offense, and it has been quite a bit of fun. So 49-46, Weston Ranch at the half. And we're going to be joined by Fresno's head coach right now, as it's Daniel Bereal. Let's go ahead and send it over to Daniel. Take it away.
Mike. Keep it going at this pace if we can.
Coach, high-scoring game in the first half. How do you like the pace of the game so far?
We love the pace. This is the pace we like to play at. We like to play up-tempo basketball, so we hope we can sustain this pace.
Now, you guys had a lot of turnovers in the first half. How do you guys adjust in the second half?
You know what? We're going to try to take care of the ball a little bit better. We have our ball handlers handle the ball a little bit more. Get it out of the hands of some other people who can.
Good luck in the second half.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Back to you, Ben.
All right, thanks, guys. And, yeah, really exciting first half. Both teams liking to get up and down the court, and it shows on the scoreboard, 49-46. Weston Ranch on top of Fresno. We'll be back for the third quarter in just over 5 minutes. You're watching the Coach Gary Porter Showcase on NorCal Sports TV.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV. We're going to play our press conference from the first game where Christian Brothers was victorious over Bereal West High School of Tracy.
Defense kind of adjusted because they started double teaming me. So Drake called it double teaming the man double teaming me. I kicked it out back out to the defense kind of adjusted because they started double teaming me. Out whoever double teaming the man double teaming me. I kicked it out back out to the yeah. Okay.
I think it helps having some senior guards that are very composed. We've been in those situations before as varsity players, so that helps us. And we're clicking as a team, even though it's early in the year. You can see that we share the ball. There's not a lot of selfishness, so that helps in cases when it starts to get a little bit adverse. We come together as a team. No, I'm never worried. We have guys, like I said, are going to stay composed. We know that West is a good team. They have some very good players, and we try to take away their strengths. I think our guys did a good job being coachable and playing hard for each other. And when you do that, you never.
All right, welcome back. We are underway in the second half. Modesto Christian High School, the scene. Fresno and Weston Ranch in Game 2 of the inaugural Coach Gary Porter Showcase. Weston Ranch comes up empty their first trip. Fresno with the ball and a second opportunity. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay on this end. Coach, a good first half for both teams, especially on the offense of the floor.
High-scoring basketball game, very entertaining to watch. A lot of up-and-down action. Not a lot of dunking and stuff, but shooting and steals and aggressiveness.
And right as you say that, down on the floor, nice play by Holloman. And a nice effort defensively by Taylor, but he can't save it. It'll stay Fresno's basketball. 26 on the shot clock. Cruz led Fresno with 12 points in that first half. As that one is no good off the backboard, and Weston Ranch will go the other way. Coast to coast. Look at Turner. Makai Turner with a finish.
Ball to the rack.
That was
That's
nice.
The second big-time drive I've seen him make.
He's really shown a lot of explosiveness. I mean, he takes that first step and he goes, and a nice burst. That's a tough shot. Knocked down by Cruz. Man, he's shown the ability to hit some difficult shots.
We got to see the replay on that one, that's for sure.
A little step back. It was a long two.
That looked like a buzzer beater.
Yep, a long two cuts the lead to 51-48 for Weston Ranch.
Here it comes. Let's see this one.
Little step back, foot on the line. Nothing but net.
Wow.
That's well done.
I tell you what, he practices shots game speed.
Yeah.
You know, you don't come out and shoot like that. It's interesting. A lot of young men will try to shoot quick shots like that, but they don't practice them. It's obvious when he does his shooting that he's worked on shooting quick releases because he gets his balance. That's what allows him to make those shots.
Cruz now with 14 points to lead Fresno. Walker has 12 for the Warriors. And here comes Fresno in transition. But good defense as Weston Ranch takes it right back. That was Taylor with the steal. A nice feed, but the layup won't fall. And now here's Fresno the other way.
Because they're worried about Cruz.
Man, this is a track meet, but he goes all the way to the basket. There it was.
They did what the coach said. Don't let Cruz get the ball, but they gave him the layup.
Yeah, Lennis with the basket. And we have a one-point game, 51-50, Weston Ranch. Antoine Taylor, the leading scorer in the first half for Weston Ranch. He had 14. And nearly a steal, but we have a whistle. And it'll still belong to Weston Ranch.
First team to 80 wins. So a high-scoring game.
It sure is.
Ooh, he traveled on that one.
No call, and the shot won't fall, but the putback is good. That was Taylor with the bucket.
Weston Ranch getting too many layups and too many second shots.
And they lead 53-50. Three-point attempt is good. Nice stroke by Brandon Walker to tie it.
Hits a three to tie him up.
53 apiece. We've seen some good shooting from Fresno between Cruz and Walker. And a three the other way. That's a nice answer from Charles Jemison. Weston Ranch back on top. So the offense is not slowing down in this one, as it's a fast pace. Both teams like to get up and down the court. Holloman had a good look, but he couldn't get it to go. And here comes Weston Ranch. Turner with the feed. Another open look for three, that time an air ball, but an offensive rebound and the putback. That one going to Taylor. Coach, sometimes
way too many rebounds.
Sometimes those air balls can sometimes be hard to grab the rebound, and Weston Ranch made it pay off.
They're just dominating them on the boards right now. 3 or 4 guys are going the boards. And Fresno doesn't have enough people going after it.
So a timeout called, 58-53 in favor of Weston Ranch. And while we have this moment, we'd like to remind you about Meeting Rooms on Demand. Looking for a meeting room available nights and weekends, but can't afford the pricey hotel meeting rooms? With rates as low as $40 an hour and seating capacity up to 50. We provide incredible value for small businesses. Locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, even Las Vegas with 24/7 availability. Reach us at meetingroomsondemand.com and tell them you saw this ad on NorCal Sports TV for a 50% discount off your first rental. That's meetingroomsondemand.com. .437 to go in the third quarter. Weston Ranch leading Fresno 58-53. Ben Ross on the call along with Denny Aye. Glad you could be with us here on NorCal Sports TV. This is game number 2 of the Coach Gary Porter Showcase from Modesto Christian High School.
Doing 6 games a game, I'm not going to lie. I'm sneaking in some nachos right now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do when you got 6 games in a row. I'm only calling the first 3, so you're here for the long haul.
I'm not calling. I'm just sitting here talking. You got all the work. You got to know the players and numbers, and all I got to do is just say, hey, that was a nice shot.
That's what you get. You're the coach.
Second guess the refs.
You're the
second guess the coaches. I'll second guess the refs.
Underneath, loose ball. Weston Ranch comes away with it. Wilburn works it back out. Nice bounce pass from Taylor. And he finishes. Actually, the pass was Turner to Taylor. And Taylor makes it a 7-point game, 60-53 Weston Ranch. And now another near turnover. But Wilburn couldn't save it, so it'll still be Fresno ball.
Real good right now for Fresno.
Yeah, really since the end of that second quarter, Weston Ranch has turned up the defensive pressure, and they've been forcing turnovers, getting out in transition, and they've opened up a 7-point lead. That's their biggest of the afternoon. And now another turnover as they call the offensive foul, so it'll go back over to Weston Ranch. Now Fresno playing a little full court defense, nearly come up with a steal. Lindsay going right, bounce pass into the corner, gets it back. Lindsay into the lane, floater is good. I've been impressed by Donye Lindsay. He's just a freshman and he shows a lot of aggressiveness. Three-pointer on the way, too strong, rebounded by Turner. And a turnover there from Gavin Wilburn. That one just kind of slipped out of his hands.
Yeah, he was trying to do maybe a one-hand pass off the dribble. He lost control of the ball. Ball went right out of bounds.
Don't forget, after this game, we got another great matchup for you. Lincoln against Buchanan, a Stockton-Clovis matchup. But right now it's Fresno and Weston Ranch, and a nice little scoop shot there.
Brandon Walker on that one.
That was nice. He avoided the defender and was able to scoop it up and in. Cuts the lead back to 7. Ball will go out of bounds to Weston Ranch. They work it into Wilburn. Wilburn crossover dribble, down the lane, kick. And they'll continue to move it. Still 25 on the shot clock. Some nice dribbling there. They work it back out top to Lindsay. Lindsay, the floater, in and out. That one was halfway down, but the offensive rebound by Taylor.
Getting him on the boards again.
And he scores it. You said it, Coach. The offensive rebounds have really been killing Fresno. Here's Brandon Walker. Might have got away with the travel. Nope, they're going to call it a late whistle, but I think it was the right call. He shuffled the feet.
Yeah, it was. It was so bad. He didn't even have to be looking at it. He could see it.
Caught it out of the corner of his eye. Got to have good peripheral vision.
I think the crowd helped him on that one and the coaching staff for the other team.
Good ball movement here from Weston Ranch. Open three. Too strong from Turner. And now Fresno an opportunity in transition. Cruz comes up short. Back goes Weston Ranch. A track meet here at Modesto Christian High School.
Rebounding.
But that time they couldn't get the putback to go. And here's Fresno. And a slam dunk. Avery Johnson climbing the ladder and throws it down. Right back the other way. Weston Ranch answers. Boy, it's a track meet. I'm getting tired watching. Isaiah Cruz with that one. Now Weston Ranch. Turner down the lane, left-handed, no good, but he's fouled. Boy, you better be in good shape to play in this one.
I'll tell you what, I'm getting tired just trying to announce all the names.
That was a nice outlet pass that led to the jam for Johnson. Makes for fun basketball, though, when both teams like to get up and down the court.
They're going so fast I can't even get to my nachos.
Free throws are the perfect time for nachos. That one no good from Turner.
We'll have to get nachos to be a sponsor or something. They're getting way too much ink here, way too much airtime.
Everybody loves nachos. 1 out of 2 for Turner, 67-59. 1:41 to go in the third quarter. And Turner will take a seat, get a breather for the rest of this quarter most likely. Johnson into the corner, open three, rims out. And Wilburn skies for the rebound. Outlet pass. Nice feed underneath, but the finish wouldn't go. It was a great pass by Jemison. And now we'll have a foul called against the Cougars of Weston Ranch. Weston Ranch plays in the Valley Oak League in the San Joaquin section. Weston Ranch High School in nearby Stockton, California, making the trip down to Modesto for this one. Cruz, nice spin move and the finish. Boy, Cruz showing he can do more than just shoot the jumper.
Yeah, he's a player. There's no doubt about that.
Vassar with the feed now to Taylor. And Lindsay with the finish.
I'm not sure what Fresno's defense is because Weston Ranch just keeps getting layups.
Yeah, too many layups. You can't be happy with that if you're the coaching staff, between the layups and all the offensive rebounds. Johnson a little too strong, and now a loose ball and good hustle by both guys. I think it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it here with Fresno. 40 seconds left in the third quarter, 33 on the shot clock. And it's an 8-point lead for Weston Ranch. Referees discussing something. Looks like they have it right on the held ball. Possession arrow showing it should be Fresno's basketball, and they will inbound it from underneath the basket. They're going to work it into the post. Nice block, but sticking with it is Cruz, and he gets it to go. 69-63 Weston Ranch with the ball, and the shot clock now turned off. They can hold for one if they so choose. Wilburn being closely guarded. Dribbles down the lane, throw it up. No good, but a foul. With 10.8 seconds to go, he will go to the line for 2. Here's another look at that block and recovery by Cruz. Nice job sticking with it.
Normally they call a jump on that, but they let him play.
And now going to the free throw line, Gavin Wilburn. First free throw good, 70-63.
I said first one to 80 wins.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Boy.
They're gonna have 80 quick.
The way this thing is going, both teams might hit triple digits. I don't know if the scoreboard here can show triple digits. We're going to potentially find out. And another offensive rebound and put back by Lindsay. Fresno trying to beat the buzzer. The layup too strong, and that will not count. At the end of the third quarter, Weston Ranch 72, Fresno 63.
I got me tired, and I'm just watching.
I agree. These guys are clearly in good shape early in the season. All right, let's tell you once again about Fit Pro Go, the most delicious shake ever. Place your order today at fitprousa.com. You can use the coupon code PORTER to get $10 off your first case. 12 bottles in a case delivered to you for less than $1 per bottle. Fit Pro Go, made from real California milk. And coming up at the conclusion of this game, we will name the Fit Pro Go player of the game. Certainly plenty of good options on either side. From Weston Ranch, I've been impressed by Lindsay, the freshman, Makai Turner, and Antoine Taylor, all having really nice games. And then on the other side, Cruz and Walker have led the way for Fresno, and Holloman also doing a nice job with some points inside, also taking a couple of charges.
That's for sure. They're playing really well out there.
So it's a 9-point lead for Weston Ranch as we head into the fourth quarter. Take a look at some of the scorers right now, and for Weston Ranch, Antoine Taylor with 24 points to lead all scorers. On the other side, Cruz has 20 for Fresno. That shot wouldn't fall, but a foul is called. And Taylor will go to the line.
Taylor's getting the points, but he also getting rebounds. He's definitely going to have a double-double. He probably has a double-double already.
And he's going to the line looking to add to that 24-point total. First free throw, no good. Taylor, a 6'3" senior. One of just 3 seniors on this Weston Ranch roster. We've been mentioning they're a young team. You look at Lindsay as a freshman. Wilburn is a sophomore. Coylton, the point guard, is a freshman. They seem to have talent for years to come. Second free throw makes it a 10-point game for Weston Ranch. That shot won't fall for the Warriors. And back comes Weston.
Taylor.
Weston Ranch and a foul called against Fresno. Yeah, you're right. Taylor's really been doing it all. He's got the 25 points. He's been all over the glass. I would guess a strong candidate for the Fit Pro Go player of the game if Weston Ranch is able to hang on and win. Here's Wilburn trying to work it inside, but it's tipped and taken away by the Warriors. Corner 3 off the mark, rebounded by Micah Vassar. And here's Wilburn into the corner. Going baseline was Lindsay, but they're going to wave it off and call the charge. And that's where that semicircle under the basket really would have come into play.
Under the basket, but he was set.
So it goes as an offensive foul against Lindsay.
He released the ball, though.
Yeah, that one was close. You're right, because if the ball is out, the ball did appear to be out of the hand before the
What's happening
contact.
now is is tough because each level has a different rules. College, a charge is a charge is a charge. You're not going to get the bucket. In high school, if you release it, they can give you the bucket and still have the foul called on you. Of course,
Right.
pros is different. Women's have a little bit different rules. College is different.
Got to make it as complicated as we possibly can, right?
You got to have 5 rule books if you want to know what's going on.
Yep.
They make 2 or 3 changes every year. Flagrant, double flagrants, shot clocks, etc.
Got to do your homework if you want to be up with the rules.
Best thing for me to do is avoid talking about it so I don't look like a fool.
Hey, that's my strategy most of the time.
I just make the call and not sit there and try to differentiate between college and high school and the women's.
So it'll be free throws coming up. That's Myson Coylton, the freshman, at the line for 1-1 for Weston Ranch. And he makes the front end. Fresno has led by as many as 8. Now they trail by 11 and make it 12 after that free throw. This is the biggest lead of the game for Weston Ranch. Nice defense and the steal by Wilburn. He'll try and go end to end and lays it in. And it's a 14-point lead for the Cougars. Fresno needs an answer. High arcing shot is good by Ford. They need that one badly. They need a couple more. Wilburn into the front court for the Cougars, and we're going to have, what do we have here? A turnover. Is it a foul? Or did they just say he was out of bounds?
Went out of bounds, yeah. He passed it and he fumbled it out of bounds.
All right, so turnover gives the ball back to Fresno. Looking to chip into this 12-point deficit. Still 6 minutes to play. Time for them to get back into this one, but they got to go now. Here's Walker. That one doesn't draw iron, and out with it is Taylor. Taylor going down the floor, but we have a whistle and a timeout called by Chris Teven, head coach of Weston Ranch.
Coach Teven's done a great job with the program there. I've known him for a long time. He used to be an assistant at Modesto Junior College. He has had really good teams and players at Weston Ranch over the last 7 to 8 years. I actually personally tried to recruit 2 or 3 of his key players to play for me while I was at Chabot.
All right, well, while we have a moment, let's tell you once again about Meeting Rooms on Demand. Looking for a meeting room available nights and weekends, but can't afford the pricey hotel meeting rooms? Well, with rates as low as $40 an hour and seating capacity up to 50, we provide incredible value for small businesses. Locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas with 24/7 availability. Reach us at meetingroomsondemand.com and tell them you saw this ad on NorCal Sports TV for a 50% discount off your first rental. That's meetingroomsondemand.com. Well, we have some updated stats for you on Antoine Taylor, and Coach, you're right, he's already got a double-double, 25 points and 13 rebounds. That's a heck of a ball game so far.
I was going to guess 15 boards, so
I think he'll still get there by the end of the game.
Great job by our stat man Jeremy getting us that update, so I didn't come off on two incorrect rebounds. Backdoor play.
Backdoor cut.
Works.
Works to perfection. Turner lays it in.
Diagram during the timeout.
Yep, you got to like that, right, Coach? When you draw something up in a timeout and you can execute. That time the 3 off the mark and a rebound to Turner of Weston Ranch. He's going to go end to end. Dish, shot no good, and Fresno comes up with it. Leaking out behind the defense is Padillo. Can't get the shot to go. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Fresno. So it's a 14-point lead with 5:23 to go. Fresno trying to get back into it here in the fourth quarter. They work the ball around. Some very nice passing. Leads to a 3. No good, but an offensive rebound by Major. His pass intercepted. And there goes Taylor the other way. Lay it up, lay it in. 27 points for Antoine Taylor. And Weston Ranch with its biggest lead of the game at 81-65. Coming the other way, a nice answer by Walker.
First one to 80. We'll see if I was right.
We'll see if you were right. They got that magic number. Three-pointer off the mark, rebound Holloman, and a foul going against Weston Ranch. That was a nice play by Turner to keep it in bounds and lead his buddy Taylor for the basket.
Good steal, coast-to-coast layup on that one.
Yeah.
He's having himself a heck of a game.
He sure has. I'd have to say he's the front runner for our player of the game.
I would think so.
Let's see if Fresno has one more run in them. They're down 14, 4.5 minutes to play. Little floater with the left hand, won't fall. Holloman, offensive rebound. That won't fall. But another offensive rebound for Fresno. Holloman, again, can't get it to go down. And there goes Lindsay. Nice bounce pass and the finish. Antoine Taylor once again.
Taylor.
And a nice feed by Lindsay.
He'd end up about 30 and 15. He's got 29 now.
Got 29, so he's right on the cusp. And it's a 16-point lead. Three-pointer is short, might have been deflected. And Weston Ranch turns it over, though. Here comes Fresno. Holloman underneath, spins in.
Give the assist. That one. They were on a drought for sure.
And give the assist to Mantango there.
Back. This is crazy.
Taylor can't finish that time.
Up and down, up and down.
Up and down they go.
Shoot a layup, attack, shoot a layup.
Let's see if they call that one a continuation. Nope, on the floor. It's not the NBA, I keep forgetting. No continuation in high school hoops.
That's for sure.
So 83-69, 3:41 to go.
I know the referees are glad they have a three-man crew.
Yeah. They got to run up and down the court with these guys. It's a good thing they're young. They've got those fresh legs. Because this really has been a track meet. Don't need the shot clock in this game.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're shooting within 5 seconds most of the time.
They had them play the first game, and it wouldn't have been 5-6 minutes starting late, and the shot clock wasn't working early on.
Give that basket to Ford for Fresno to cut the lead to 12. And out of bounds here. It will stay with Weston Ranch. Yeah, keep in mind, they only play 8-minute quarters in high school, so this 83-71 is higher than a lot of college games. What do we have here? The tip went in, but we're going to have a foul called against Weston Ranch, so no basket. They're calling over the top.
The boards. They got called for going over the back on that one.
Fresno trying to go quickly. Attacking the basket and putting it in is Mantango, and a quick timeout by Fresno. They're back within 10. So not quite over yet. 10-point game, 3:07 to play. As Fresno with a quick 6-0 spurt.
You know, the pace they're going, they could come back.
Let's tell you once again about Fit Pro Go. Most delicious shake ever. Place your order today at fitprousa.com. And don't forget, use the coupon code PORTER to get $10 off your first case. 12 bottles in a case delivered to you for less than $1 per bottle. Fit Pro Go, made from real California milk. And as we mentioned, at the conclusion of this game, we will have the Fit Pro Go player of the game. The front runner right now is Antoine Taylor, 29 points to lead all scorers. And he has Weston Ranch on top by 10. But still time, still over 3 minutes to go. So we'll see if Fresno can make a run in this thing and make it interesting down the stretch.
Absolutely. Stay with us. The 3 o'clock game has Lincoln of Stockton playing Buchanan out of Clovis.
That should be a good one, too.
Should be a really good game. Then the 4:30 game, Bishop O'Dowd playing Capital Christian.
That is a good one. I might have to stick around for that one, even though I'm not on the call. I'll watch you call that one. Three-pointer off the mark. And we have a foul on the rebound, so Fresno a chance to cut into this lead a little bit more.
6 p.m. game, Modesto Christian playing St. Francis out of Mountain View. And then the last game, 7:30, the girls game, Modesto Christian playing Pittman out of Turlock. So a lot of exciting basketball still to come on NorCal Sports.
Yeah, if you like basketball, this is the place to be all afternoon and all night tonight. Three-pointer on the way, comes up short, and rebounded by Weston Ranch. Outlet pass to Turner, and he will lay it in. Makai Turner makes it a 12-point game. Fresno comes back in a hurry. Shot blocked.
It's a layup drill. There's another guy open for a layup.
Here they go. You said it. That one, count it, and the foul for Gavin Wilburn. That time, a nice outlet pass by Lindsay, and they get down the court so quickly. The transition defense from Fresno really hasn't been able to do anything to stop it.
Yeah, they're getting beat on the boards. They're getting beat on transition. So they're giving up second shots and they're giving up layups.
And they trail 88-73 with 2.5 minutes to go from Modesto Christian High School. Let's see if Fresno has some magic in them. They're going to need to start hitting some shots and getting some stops in a hurry. And they'll get to the free throw line. A nice move by Roberts to draw the foul.
The old up and under, power dribble, big pump fake, and then step back through.
Yep.
There's the fake, and there's the step through.
And he draws the contact. Let's see if he can cash in at the free throw line. First free throw is perfect. Nothing but net. Christian Brothers won our first game today. They knocked off West High from Tracy. Second free throw is good. And that cuts the lead to 13.
Another
but
layup.
Behind everybody, and you're right, Turner, another easy two. 90-75.
First one to 90 wins.
I think you're pretty safe in saying that at this point.
They might get to that 100.
They might. They still got 2 minutes left, and the rate this game is going, that could be another 10 possessions. That one was halfway down, but it wouldn't stay down.
There's another layup.
For Major, and here they go in transition. It's a layup line. Antoine Taylor, 31 points, 92-75. Well, Coach, I think that's one
the up
thing.
And under. Young man has that move down. That's nice.
And he got the putback.
Rebound too.
Coach, I think one thing Fresno is going to have to correct after this game is that transition defense. They're giving up, as you mentioned, just a ton of easy layups. Here's Wilburn going to the basket.
An extra step in there on that one.
Got away with the travel, but couldn't hit the shot. And might have gotten away with a little contact there, too. 92-77, minute and a half to go. Here's Padillo working in the post. Let's see if he does it. That time,
he came back. Nice little move.
Gets the friendly roll. So a nice few baskets there for Roberts, and a timeout called by Fresno. 92-79 with 1:10 to play. While we have a moment, let's tell you about American Asphalt. They've been serving Northern California for over 30 years. American Asphalt takes great pride in making every job their best job. Their work will give you superior results on time and on budget, backed by an unmatched 3-year guarantee. If you need help with your shopping center, commercial property, homeowner association, or special project, American Asphalt is the company to partner with. Call 800-541-5559. That's 800-541-5559, or reach us at AmericanAsphalt.com. Taking care of business. Well, we'll see if Weston Ranch can take care of business this final minute. They lead by 13, trying to run out the clock. Coylton loses it. Fresno now with a chance, but a steal by Taylor. Who else? Taylor goes the other way. His shot blocked, ripped away. And here come the
They're letting
Warriors.
them play at the end there.
Look at that high
Might
archer.
have been a couple of reaching in there, but they're not going to call much now unless someone's going to get hurt, maybe a little blood drawn.
There's another three. That one off the mark, rebounded by Turner. And now just 30 seconds left in this one, and a 13-point lead for Weston Ranch. So they should just be able to dribble this one out now. The shot clock turned off. An impressive offensive display by Weston Ranch, 92 points.
They're just going to let it wind down.
And they're going to pick up the victory. Led by Antoine Taylor's 31 points. And that'll do it. 92-79. Weston Ranch knocks off
High
Fresno.
scoring.
A lot of
game
points.
To watch. Fun game to watch.
That was a track meet, Coach. That was just nonstop action.
Absolutely. I don't even know if they're wearing basketball shoes. I'm going to check, see if they're wearing their track shoes.
So stay tuned because we will have an interview with our Fit Pro Go player of the game coming up here. And of course, you can see getting set for our next game, which tips off in about 10 minutes. It'll be Lincoln and Buchanan. So we can now announce our Fit Pro Go player of the game is indeed Antoine Taylor, finished with 31 points and 14 rebounds in the win. And he is joined now by our Rianna Dizon. Take it away, Rianna.
Thank you, Ben. I'm Rianna Dizon with our Fit Pro Go player of the game, Antoine Taylor, with 31 points, 14 rebounds in the 79-92 win over Fresno at the inaugural Coach Gary Porter Showcase. Wow, what a performance by you. What was going through your head at halftime to finish the game strong?
Well, at first, we weren't coming out as strong as we wanted to, but then, after the second half, we came out there, gave it our all, and my teammates helped me get through it, helped me get my layups and stuff like that. That's it.
How do you keep yourself and your team composed under pressure?
Well, we have a good coach, so he likes to put pressure situations like that. That's on practice, so when he comes to games, we don't have that problem.
And what kind of statement does this win give your team going forward?
It gives us the statement that bigger teams don't mean nothing to us right now.
Thank you for your time. Good job today. Back to you, Ben.
All right, thank you very much, Rianna. That was our Fit Pro Go player of the game, and boy, he earned it. Antoine Taylor, 31 points, 14 rebounds in a 92-79 win for Weston Ranch over Fresno. Well, stay with us. We're just about 8 minutes away from our next game. You can see them warming up. Lincoln High from Stockton taking on Buchanan out of Clovis. That should be a good one, and we'll have it for you right here on NorCal Sports TV in under 8 minutes.